Warning, this episode of Black in America may contain adult themes, graphic language, and graphic violence. So if you sit there and see something on this episode that you don't like, don't go in our comments and write BS about it and think it's going to sit well with us. Viewer discretion is advised. So let's start this episode off right. Do y'all know anything about iconoclasm? The word iconoclasm. By definition, iconoclasm means to destroy all religious images and to refer to them as heretical. Basically, destroying an image and then claiming it as not valid to what you are trying to portray. Now, iconoclasm started way back before slavery started. Iconoclasm was actually started by Pope Alexander VI, who appointed that the image of Jesus be changed to his son. Yes, the very image that you see today is Pope Alexander VI's son, Cesare Borgia. The image was changed from the image of the known Jew at the time, which was black, to the image of a European white man. Now, as history goes on, and as we became more and more enslaved by not only the Caucasus community, we was enslaved by the Arabics and the Asian community. A lot of our images, books, and things of that nature were destroyed, which means that it made it harder for black and brown people to find their history and to know who they really were. All of this was due to iconoclasmic ways. With that being said, that leads up to modern day and what's going on in modern day times, where iconoclasm is still going on, except in a different way, shape, form, and fashion. Today we are seeing it in images of what they call great or proper images, while destroying all of the images that were the original images that referred to black and brown people. Now, let me show you a little proof of this because, this is going to lead right into what we're talking about today. Why the image of turning the Little Mermaid from a white character, a white cartoon character, to a black realistic character is threatening white supremacy. But before we get into that, man, I just wanted to let y'all know that y'all listen to Black in America right now. My name is Claudia Lemons, and I am your host for today. So we're going to get into this subject, and I'm going to really fill y'all in on why this is such a threat to white supremacy. Because in the times of Pope Alexander VI, who was also one of the ones that made a papal bull for us to go into slavery, along with plenty of other popes. At the time of Pope Alexander VI, iconoclasm was very big. Iconoclasm was very big. It was to the point where they picked the whole monastery that had nothing but black images in it, and they destroyed every single one of those black images. If you need proof, let's show you that proof right now by going over here to the full screen, and we're going to pull up the Varnet. This was a church in Russia. A church in Russia where the walls were filled with black prophets. And as you can see, they have painted over some of these black prophets to give you the pictures and images that you see today. Now, in this particular picture, you can see that at the bottom, it's more painted to fit white people. But at the top, those people are dark. Every single one of those are dark. Those are all the angels. Those are that's Christ right there in the middle. Those are the host of angels right there. All those images are dark. Now, if you don't believe that they painted over these images, you can just say, oh, well, they might have been painted like that before. Then I would like to point you to this image, which this is an image that I posted on my Facebook page. This image right here shows where they are literally painting over the black images that were there. They are painting over the black images that you see there. They are whitening them out so that they can paint them over. Is that not enough proof? Okay, well, let's show you something else. Pope Alexander. On this page right here, this is just an excerpt from this page. It is claimed that Pope Alexander VI did not like the image of Jesus as a Jewish man or a Jew man at the time, who were known as black men, and so commissioned Leonardo da Vinci to produce new paintings of Jesus, which used his son Caesar as the model to base the image on. After doing so, he ordered the destruction of the images that depicted Jesus as a Semitic or black looking man. Still not enough proof to what I'm saying. Okay, well, let's go back to my Facebook and let's show some other images that I didn't show y'all the pictures. I'm gonna go back and show y'all why is white supremacy so threatened by us being put as the forefront. As you can see, the images got whiter and whiter as they painted along. Go back down and we're going to look at the other images I was showing you. Maybe they didn't show up. That's Martin Luther. Painted over right here, original image. Black man. Philip II, painted over right here, original image. He was a black man. Johann I, painted over right here, original image. He was a black man. And so on and so forth. Sir John Matlin, painted over right here, original image. He was black. Real King James. Fake King James repainted. So now let me show you this TikTok video that I found to show how they are still doing this to this very day. Let's watch this, y'all.
This is nothing new. White actors have taken roles designed for every ethnicity throughout Hollywood history. From John Wayne as Genghis Khan in The Conqueror.
Your treacherous head is not safe on your shoulders.
To the non-Puerto Rican Natalie Wood as Maria in West Side Story.
Buenas noches.
To the multiple instances of white actors playing Asian characters, from Marlon Brando.
Sakini by name, interpreter by profession.
To, of course, this.
You cannot go on or keep ringing my bells.
It's a performance the New York Times in 1961 actually praised as broadly exotic. Seriously. Yes, there's no shortage of roles for white actors playing non-white characters. The historical figure you're playing wasn't white? Not a problem. The contemporary figure you're playing wasn't white? Not a problem. The cartoon the movie was based on was entirely about non-white people? Not a problem. Your characters are named Esteban and Clara Trueba in the Isabel Allende novel the movie is based on? Right this way, Jeremy Irons and Meryl Streep. And even when a non-white person does score a major role, when they make the porn parody, guess what happens?
Don't worry, I got this one. Don't wait. Put your dick away.
And when filmmakers get called out on whitewashing, the justification is less to do with black and white and more to do with green.
Director Ridley Scott told Variety magazine he can't mount a $140 million film and say that my lead actor is Mohammed so-and-so from such and such.
Yeah, you needed the white-hot star power of whoever the fuck this guy is. And maybe all of this would be less egregious if any time an actor of color took on a traditionally white role, half the country didn't go ape shit.
The appearance of a black stormtrooper in the first trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens is causing a lot of chatter on social media, even some racist comments.
Several people were apparently upset that the actress playing the character is African American.
He'd be the first black Bond. The author of those Bond novels saying Elba is too, quote, street.
Yes, if you're black, even if you're an actor who sometimes dresses like French Waldo, people will still say you're too street. And this isn't even getting into how movies about minorities will still put white people in the foreground.
Thank you.
How are we supposed to believe Tom Cruise is the last samurai? This guy is the last samurai? This guy? This guy is the last samurai? This guy is the last samurai. Fuck you. So when you hear people say the Oscars are so white because the roles aren't there, just remember, the Academy gave Oscars for characters named Olan, Billy Kwan, and Luis Molina to actors named Louise, Linda, and William, all of which is enough to make you ask, Hollywood whitewashing, how is this still a thing?
All right, now with that being said, like I said, they are still doing this to this very day. They are still whitewashing our images to this very day. Iconoclasm. They only do this because they know that they have dominion. They have rulership. They still have power. So this is only allowed to the ones who have power. Now, let's go to some more videos. This one is what it should be like in America.
Who could that be?
Who could it be?
It's a mermaid.
Mermaid. So cool.
Where is it going? Where is he going? Where is the mermaid going?
She's singing?
Yeah.
She's very pretty, isn't she?
Yeah. The faces watch it again.
You want to watch it again?
Yeah.
All right, now like I said, that's how it should be. But this is how it is.
Was it just me or was that with Whitney Houston?
The little girl compared the woman on the screen, the Little Mermaid, to Whitney fucking Houston. All right, people, even from the kids up to the grown adults, what we see here is that They don't like this. But they do agree with their iconoclasm that they have done to every single image in history that we have had. Every image from the image of the pharaoh where they broke off the noses, the image of the Mayan ruins down there where they had statues, big statues, and broke off the nose and tried to hide the lips. Every image of us, they have destroyed. Iconoclasm. For the sake of time, for the sake of the timing of this video, I want to show y'all some other stuff because it's real, y'all. This iconoclasm is real. And whenever we start to get any of our power back, this is what they do. They start to mock us with images like this. The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid. Showing a bald-headed black woman with stringy weave in her head, surrounded by Newports. It gets worse. It gets worse. The only problem with a black Little Mermaid, Ariel knew her father. That's what they think about us. That a lot of us don't know our fathers because they either dead or in jail or, saying away from the home. But I know of a lot of my black male counterparts who grew up with their fathers. My black female counterparts that grew up with their fathers. But this is how they mock you. This is how they mock any kind of accomplishment that you would make. Iconoclasting them. So what this is right now, this is reverse iconoclasm. That's why they are threatened. Because they understand that our people have started to stand up for ourselves. Our people have started to request that we be seen in the United States of America. By the way, that we were here first. We started to request that we be seen here. And with Disney doing this reverse iconoclasm, they are understanding that their reign is about to be over. White supremacist reign is about to be over. And they can't stand it. They cannot stand it. First, they statues. Now this, they can't stand it. But even this get worse. Even images like this get worse. Because now we're going to see exactly who's behind it. Am I reading this right? Am I looking at this right when this says Christians against the Little Mermaid? Am I reading that right? Or am I just imagining? Christians against the Little Mermaid. So because of something so small as changing a fictional character from white to black, now all of a sudden the black folks ain't included in the Christian community, into Christianity. But I have been telling folks for years. I've been telling folks for years that this religion that y'all worship under by the name of Christianity is not for you. It is for them. It is just pics and pics of ideas that were stolen from our books. Ideas that were stolen from our history, blended together and to make their religion. If you don't understand this, I need you to understand this right now. The Bible itself is more a black book than it is their book. The Bible mentions more about African nations and African towns and African people than any other book that has been upheld that long in history. How could it be a white book? How could it be made for white supremacy if it's been dedicated to us? Now, they may have skewed some of the teachings to make it look like it was for the white supremacists. But that's a book that belonged to us. They know who they are. Christians. They want to be like us. But they know they can't be exactly us. They want to be the people of the book. But they know they are not. So something as small as changing the color and image of a fictional character has got them riled up to make images like what you see on the screen right now. They don't like the reverse iconoclasm. They don't like that because they know what's coming next. They know that this is going to influence these young kids to look at themselves in a better light. All that they tried to do for many years to break us is not working no more. That's exactly what the word iconoclasm means. Iconoclasm means, if you break it all the way down to the root of the words, class, break, or to break. Icono, meaning likeness. To break likeness. So now that it's being done to them, oh, it's not my area. Not my area. I won't have my kids watching this. How much more, y'all? How much more can we go? How much more can be done? How fired up do y'all really want to get them? How fired up do y'all really want them to see? How ready are you to see how fired up that they can get? Because what you have to realize is that they understand this is a spiritual warfare. They understand their position within the spiritual warfare. Do you? This is way deeper than just a cartoon, y'all. This is way deeper than just, Halle Bailey playing a position. This is way deeper than just the color being replaced. This is spiritual in nature. And they want to see how far we gonna go. How far we gonna push this, y'all? I know y'all don't like offending people. I know y'all don't like offending, your masters. I know y'all don't like it. But it's high time, man. It's high time that we offend them. It's high time that we take back, our land, our dominion, all that. It's high time. I thought they were Black in America we was on. I thought that's what we was on right now. Don't tune out just yet, because I'm still trying to show y'all. What I want to show y'all now is how this has affected our little girls. How this right here is uplifting our little girls out here, because it really is. Our little girls can't wait to see this movie now, because they know how this is going to affect them for the rest of their lives. They understand it. It's not the video I wanted to show, but they understand.
Live action of Little Mermaid. It's King Asante, and let's talk about it. To understand a bit more, we have to go back to 2019 when Halle was casted as Ariel. Immediately, some of the criticisms were that she was not white, she didn't have natural red hair, not have colored eyes, and does not look identical to the fictional cartoon singing mermaid. Someone even brought this up.
Now this one literally makes no scientific sense because Ariel lives at the bottom of the ocean, which means she gets no sunshine.
I personally think that most of these criticisms are based in racist ideology and exclusion. In 2022, as the trailer just came out, we are seeing the same conversation happening, or even pulling up the dislike ratio to the official trailer. However, I think this time is different. I think more people, specifically non-black people, are standing up to the criticism that people had 3 years ago. And the crazy thing is, the movie is not even out yet. The greatest thing to come out of this so far is seeing the blind reaction of all the little black girls watching the trailer, and finally being able to see themselves be represented.
I think she's round. That is Ariel. Wish I could.
She's a black girl.
She's black! She's black! Yes! She's black! Mama, she's black! What? She's like me!
They don't like to see that. they don't like to see that, people. And what I'm trying to tell y'all is, it's a new day and age. Somebody said that if because I made a post about Will Smith's character that he played in Aladdin the Genie, and how, you know, that's the only position that they want to see us in, is a slave or servitude position in movies, in TV. And I said that you don't really see black people getting lead roles in more of the popular genre of movies. You usually see them in the urban genre of movies, not the popular. Somebody announced to me and said that if you look at TV today, it's all black everywhere. I want y'all to challenge me. Take some time out of your day and go ahead and look up popular TV shows and movies in 2022, and you tell me how many of the lead roles of what's popular do you see black people? Excuse me. I want y'all to send it to me. Matter of fact, and we gonna see. But anyway, this movie is threatening white supremacy. So to sum it all up, this movie is threatening white supremacy because this is reverse iconoclasm on to them. The same thing that they did to us is now being done to them by the very people that they employ. And they don't like it. What that represents is us rising and them falling. As the Bible says, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. But, like I said, they don't want to see that for you. They want to see you downtrodden. They want to see you losing. They want to see you in jails. They want to see you in the prisons. They want to see you in the fields still picking cotton. They want to see you laboring on their jobs. They want to see you killing each other over scraps and over drugs. That's what they want to see. But I'm telling you right now, if you are strong, don't let them see that. Anyway, this is Claudia Lemons, and y'all have been looking at Black in America. And I hope that y'all took away something from this. Black, white, Asian, Arabic, anybody. And we correct some things of the past. Because I'm telling you right now, if we do not correct some things of the past, it's going to wax worse and worse. If you feel like it, please go down into the description area and donate to buymeacoffee.com/black, the letter N, America. And like I said, I'm giving away 20 cents for a donation of $3. But like I said, it's Claudia Lemons, and till next time, y'all.